Hello, it's Liz here and a very warm welcome to my channel. Today I hope to add a tag to my little accordion tag journal book thing. I don't know if it's a journal or a book or just a tag book, I will call it. So yeah, I got this, although you could make one yourself by just folding some paper. I got it in a sale a couple of years ago. It's been lurking in the crafty room for a while. I got it in a sale in the art shop in Queen Street in Glasgow. It's a great shop. Can't wait till the shop's open. So anyway, I've got the cover done and I've got my first two tags already in it. I haven't had a play in it for a long time. So I'm looking forward to doing this third page and adding a tag to there. So I just added some old book as from an old dictionary, and then just squished some Dylusions paint on the page. So the Dylusions paint I get from my friend Claire's shop, Paper, Pen and Plan on Etsy. So it's absolutely gorgeous paint and just smooshes on a treat. So let's get started on the tag. We'll just put that aside for the moment. And I've gathered some bits, some little bits, some stamps, some butterflies and some vintagey bits and bobs in this little dish. So I want this to be my focal point. She's one of the Tim Holtz, what are they called? People? Tim Holtz, I can't remember. I've got this nice piece of tissue paper and I've got some little butterfly and a little toadstool and some old book pages. I just brought a little bit of die cut thing, some music paper from an old magazine, and that's just a piece of, oh, and there's a little pointy finger, and a little bit of Edith. So we've got quite a lot of things that we can cover our journal with. I've also got some gesso and some ink, some pink ink and some vintage photo. So we should have enough bits here to make a start and get this tag done. And I think what I'll do is I won't put that down right away. I'm going to add a little background first of all with, that's maybe a better bit. There's a bit of book paper. Right, let's see how this goes first. We'll just get sticking. I've got the Mod Podge here and an old brush, so we'll just start to get things stuck down. It's a lovely day here. I think spring has sprung again. It sprung the other week, but it didn't last. But I think for the next day or two it's to stay. So that'll be good, because on Saturday, for the first time in a long time, we're going to my sister-in-law's garden. So I'm looking forward to that. It'll just be me and hubby and my two sister-in-laws. So that'll be nice. We're going to have fish and chips, fish suppers. And she's bought one of those outdoor heaters, so we shouldn't be too cold if the sun goes away. So I'm just filling up the blank space. Oh, that's a lot there. Just getting a background done. And of course we'll take Millie with us. She'll be quite the thing. My sister-in-law has a doggy bed for her, so she just gets to lie. She'll find a sunny spot. And let's see what else we've got here. That'll do there. Yeah, so she'll find a wee sunny spot, and no doubt she'll get some leftover fish and chips if anybody leaves anything. I don't know that we will. We're all good eaters. Fish and chips. We might get her a sausage. Just take that off there, or we'll end up in a right old pickle. And what else have we got? That'll do there. Here we are. That's quite a lot there. This is a cheap brush and the hair just comes off. So that's us. Got that down. Let's see if this shows through a bit. Oh, it does. That's good. Maybe put bits of this on. Excellent. I think that's how I had it in my head. Does everybody do that? Imagine what it's going to look like in your head. Quite often it doesn't turn out anything like it does what's in your head. Oh, I like that. That's pretty cool. Yes, I am. And maybe another piece. Maybe a darker piece up the top there. That'll do. Where did I put the bits there? Oh yeah, that's grand. Okay, we're done with the tissue, and I think we're done how we want maybe to have this out. We're done with all the bits of paper, I think. I wonder if we want a piece of this. Where are the scissors? Here we are. Maybe we'll just cut. I quite like that. I wonder if we want another piece for up the top there. So yeah, she's bought one of these outdoor heaters, so I think we'll still need a wee blanket though. When you're just sitting, it gets quite cold. I think we'll put that down. To piece up here, and then we'll get the paint out and maybe add some colour. My fingers are sticky. Let's use this. If I touch it with my fingers, it'll just come back up again. Now, how are we looking? Yeah. Maybe. Got all my little bits there. Right, now let's see. Let's see if we can add some paint. Keep it in the theme. The theme sort of, although it's sort of pinks and the teals are kind of throughout. So we'll keep the pinks and the teals, but then we'll grunge it up a wee bit with the Distress ink. But we'll add just a little shake. We'll put a little bit. See how we go. A little bit more. And some pink. That's quite nice. I'm thinking maybe there's just a little bit too much up here. maybe we'll add just a little bit of white. Whoa! I squeezed that earlier and it was nearly done, but it must have been sitting upside down or something. I squeezed it and I squeezed it. I thought, oh, that's nearly done. And then I squeeze it there and it's kidding me on. It's like, oh no, I'm not nearly done. Yeah, I think can't scoop it up and back into the in true Scottish fashion. Try and keep it, but I don't think that'll wash. Right, I think before I ink it, I'm going to give it a blast with the heat gun, and I'll be back in a second. Okay, that's pretty dry, and I'm liking how that's turned out. So let's see what this might look like. I think I might need some more bits, or maybe just layer it up. These have got wee bits. Let's get rid of them. It's putting me off. There we are. There. That's better. It's lost one of its antenna, or whatever they're called. And just take the other one off. What's that she's got in her hand? Anyway, we'll see. Let's finish off the tag. So let's put some pink, brighten up that pink around the edge. That's better. That's just one of the new colours, and it's also available from Paper, Pen and Plan on Etsy. Let's give it a little bit of what's this, vintage photo. That always seems to be a go-to for the edges. Maybe just a little bit swept through the middle, just pick up that texture a little bit. That's better. Okay. Now, let's see what we're about. This, maybe this. Let's do the edges of this, just so that we can see how that's going to go. That's better. She's like, what is a big giant mushroom doing there? That's what she's saying. I don't know if I want the pointy finger. Let's see what else we have in our... A bigger butterfly. Let's try that. Have we got a pink butterfly? Let's try it with the black and white butterflies. Okay. Give them a little bit of a bend. That one's too big. Now let me see which side this is going on, because you can't have things sticking out on the inside or it won't fold. So we can have them sticking out on the left hand side, but we can't have them sticking out on the right hand side or else it would fold. So let's do that. I'm quite liking the black and white. It really quite pops. Maybe we'll do 3 butterflies if I can get a small black and white one. There's a smallish one. Of course, you always have a mountain of stash in the very thing that you want. You don't have. There's a little one, but it's not black and white, but we'll give it a go. There's a little one. Now, let's try. Oh, I think this one might do it, because they're different colours. Let's not have them. So we can have 3. 1, 2, and 3. Whoops! Yeah, I think that's pretty good. Put her right to the edge. And then we can have something here. Now I want to put some words. And I've got that. Let's just get that out of the way. Yeah, I have some words here. These are Studio Light art by Marlene. And the black and white, I thought. Let's see if we can find... Be brave. Humble beginnings. I wonder if that would... That's maybe too long. Be brave, maybe. If we split the be and the brave. Yeah, I think we could go across. I think if we did that. Yep, right, we'll just stick that on the edge of the desk and then we'll get back to it. So let's get sticking these down. I'm going to use, here it's here. Let's put all these things away before we get confused. Give her a good old soak with a glue stick. I gave these a wee bend, but I think I want them on flat for this book. Yeah. And yeah. And this one can overlap a little bit. So my material arrived. Oh, so I've got a wee stash of material now. And I'm going to try and make a journal cover with what I've bought. A sort of patchworky, junky, grungy, soft, bendy journal cover is what I have in mind. I don't know if I'll be able to pull that off, but we'll see. There. So I think that will be a project that will come along. She was leaning to the one side there. Once I looked at her straight on, I thought, oh, she's been at the whiskey. Here we are. There's the lid. Yeah, so a journal cover. I'm quite excited by that. That's not stuck there. Yep. That'll just take a little minute to take. Okay, and I've got this. I wonder if this is just too much. Let's give it a go anyway. Now I can never remember if it's through from the front or through from the back, the way that I want it. Through from the front, yeah, that'll be fine. It's quite long, just cut little bits off that. Give that a little. There we are. Now, I think I want a little bit more pink round the edge because of that pink ribbon, just as a final thing. Let's give it a proper yes, that's better. Can't really go wrong with these sort of. That sticker's not going to stay down. I need to put a little bit of glue stick on it. Wondering if we should give her a wee bit of ground to stand on. Use some of the dark. That's better. There. So, let's just move these things out the way and get our put in place. Let's wear this the book. Oh yeah, and I think the little bit of edging here just matches quite well. So we'll get that stuck down. I'm going to use plenty glue. There we are. And I'm also just going to use a little dollop of this 3-in-1. The bottle's nearly finished, but I just feel as if it gives it another wee type of glue that'll hold this down on top of that. Oh, we've got a butterfly and a butterfly. I hope they don't fight. There we are. Right, let's do this. Yeah, stuck on our skirt, but it didn't stick on the painty bit. Right, so I think I'll call her Mabel. She looks like a Mabel. And this is a stamp. It's a Prima stamp. And then this just stamps and flowers too. And more butterflies. Butterflies are always a thing, aren't they? And it's looking pretty good at the top. So that's another tag done. We can get, I don't know what this is actually made. It doesn't feel like watercolour card then. It just feels like thick cartridge paper or something. So I've gessoed that next page ready for the next tag to do a wee background on that. But yeah, pretty pleased with how that's turned out. And so yes, that's me. Thanks for joining me today, and I'll see you next time. Bye for now.